What up y'all, today I'm going to be showing you how to play Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade on Mac, including how to play with mods, including this one you see right here of Yuffie with her Costa del Sol outfit from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Couple things to note though, this method is for Apple Silicon Macs, and I personally tested this on my M1 Max MacBook Pro, and it ran really well. Now, I don't know how it's going to run on every Mac, if you have a less powerful chip, or you have a less RAM, or memory as Apple calls it. So the method I'm going to show you is going to allow you to play the game through Steam, and that way, if you don't end up liking it, or the performance isn't up to your standard, you can take advantage of Steam's refund policy as long as you're within that 2-hour playtime window. Quick plug, I started a free monthly newsletter called Mac Gaming Monthly. 1 email a month, a quick 1 to 2 minute read with news, compatibility updates, emulators, and tools that actually work on Mac. If you want it, the link's in the description. After you sign up, you'll get a confirmation email. If it lands in spam, move it to your inbox so the confirm button works. Alright, and with all that out the way, let's get into it. So there is no native Mac version of the game, so we're going to be using a software called Crossover to let us run the PC version on our Macs. So go ahead and click the link in the description. It'll bring you to this page, and while Crossover is a paid app, I'm going to show you how to play the game using the 2-week free trial so you can test everything before deciding if it's worth it for you. Also, after the free trial, if you do end up buying it using my affiliate link, it does support me and the channel, so thank you in advance if you use it. A common misconception people get mixed up is this part right here where it says 12-month support. That makes it look like Crossover is a subscription service, but it's not. When you buy Crossover, you keep the version that's out today and whatever version that comes out in the next 12 months forever. The only time you'd ever pay again is if you want to keep receiving updates after the 12 months, but they always offer special renewal pricing and discounts, so odds are you'd never pay the full price again. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to show you how to get the free trial, so let's start there. So on the left hand side you'll see free, and right under it you can click try now. It'll bring you to this page, put in your name and email, and click download trial now. Then it will give you the zip file in your downloads folder, or it might unzip itself. If not, just double click. Then drag Crossover to our applications folder, and then in our applications folder find and double click Crossover. Hit open. So like I said, you will have the free trial, so you can click try now, and then once you're done, if you want to purchase it, you can buy it and then unlock with our purchase info. Then you will see the Crossover page. If you don't see anything, you're probably just on home, click install in the bottom left, and you should see Steam on the front page. If not, you can just type it into the search bar, click it, hit install. You're going to get some pop-ups throughout, just agree. For this Microsoft one, you have to agree and hit install, and once it's done, you have to hit close, otherwise you'll just be stuck here all day. And again, same thing. Then you'll be met with the Steam setup page. Just go through it, pick your language. You can change the install location. Personally, I would just leave it where it is. And then we can hit finish. Steam will update, and then after a couple minutes, the Steam login page should pop up. Also, you might want to move Crossover because sometimes it can pop up behind it. Then all you need to do is log into your Steam account. If you don't have one, you can go to the bottom right and click create a free account. Now, the reason I recommend getting your game on Steam and why I'm going to show you that in this tutorial is because of their refund policy. Don't quote me, but I believe as long as you've owned the game for less than 2 weeks and played under 2 hours, you can refund it, no questions asked. So when you combine that with Crossover's 2-week free trial, you can basically test any game for free before committing to purchasing either. And once you're logged in, it'll bring you to the Steam store page. In the search bar, type in the game. Click it, scroll down, and click add to cart. Then you can click view my cart and buy it. I already own it, so I'm not going to. Then once you've bought it in our library, we can find and click the game, and then click install, click install. So that's going to start downloading. If you want to see the progress, you can click the bottom middle right here. Now, this hasn't happened to me in a long time, but just figured I would mention it. If for some reason this flatlines and stops downloading, all you need to do is go to Crossover, click quit all applications, and then load back in and continue downloading. So once it's done downloading, we can go to our library, find and click the game. Now, before you hit play, I do want to briefly mention if you run into any issues like a black screen, you can try going to Crossover error in changing the graphics setting from auto to D3D metal. Auto is supposed to pick the best graphic backend. For this game in particular, it should default to D3D metal. However, I've seen instances where it defaulted to DXVK and D3D metal was grayed out, and the reason for that is because their macOS was not up to date. And then last thing, you actually have to quit all applications and load back in for it to take effect. If I go from auto to DXVK, it's not going to change it to DXVK until I quit out of Steam and then load back in. So anyways, now we can hit play. Might take a couple minutes the first time, just be patient with it. And from here, you're pretty much good to go. You can choose your graphics option and adjust to what you think is going to work for you. And then, just go and play from there. So next, I'm going to be showing you how to get mods. So we can quit out. So for mods, I'm personally going to be using Nexus mods. However, you can use whatever mod website you want. If you do want to use Nexus mods, you have to make an account and log in. Once you do, we can go to the upper right and search for the game. Click it. And then you can scroll down and you can sort by new, updated, trending, popular, surprise, and then all time or whatever. Alright, so I'm going to choose this one, which was the first safe for work one I found. Basically just doing the Rebirth outfit on Yuffie. So once you click the mod, whichever one you want, scroll down. The description will usually tell you how to install it. So for this one, I want you to go to packs folder and then create a mods folder and put it in there. I'll show you how to do that. But then you're going to choose file. And for this particular one, it has the Costa del Sol outfit and then the one with no cape, which I'll choose because it'll show you from the beginning that the mod actually worked. So I'm going to do manual download, slow download, hit allow. Then if we go to our downloads folder, we'll see it. We can double click it and it'll give us the pack file, which is what we need. So then we can go to crossover, make sure your Steam bottle is selected, and then click open C drive. Then we're going to go to x86, Steam, scroll down to Steam apps, common, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and content, packs. Then on the side here, I'm going to right click and do create a new folder. And then you're going to do tilde mods. Then I'm going to drag that into the packs folder and then drag the mod into the mods folder. Going to open it up to make sure I dragged it in the right place. Yep, it's there. So then we can exit out of that, go back into the game. Looks like Steam crashed for me, so I'm just going to quit all applications, force quit, make sure it's exited out, load back into Steam. Then we go back to our library, find the game, click it, and then let's go to INTERmission, new game, and then we should see Yuffie in the Costa del Sol outfit. I believe that's it. Yep, there you go. And, that's basically it. So as you can see, the mod worked. So a couple things. One, not every mod is going to work. 99% of them were made with Windows in mind, but that doesn't mean they won't work, but you'll just kind of have to trial and error which mod you want. And also make sure to read the description if you're using Nexus mods, because they usually always tell you how to install the mod, because not all of them are as simple as making a mods folder and dragging it in there. Anyways, hope this helped. Hope you enjoyed the game, and subscribe for more Mac gaming news and tutorials. And that's about it. See ya.